here and seeing who's going to show up and who wants to hang out and have a good time with us tonight. But that's where I'm at. It's Wednesday, you guys. You guys know how it works. Oh, there goes my keys. You guys know how it works. On Wednesdays, I'm not at home, so we are at this kind of library area section of where I'm at. So if you guys are here, let me know in the comments if you're here hanging out. Make sure you guys hit that like button and whatever questions you guys want to start talking about today, and we'll get those rolling. But it's Wednesday. We're here. We're making it happen. It looks like we got Oz. Oz is in the feed. What's going on, Oz? He says, blam, blam. Well, what's up, Oz? He says he's not here, even though he keeps messaging. Kind of strange, Oz. Kind of strange for you not to be here. But what's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. For me, pretty busy day. It's Wednesday. You guys know I have a bunch of things that I do on Wednesday. So what's up, Polo? Thanks for jumping in here. Going live tonight, though. I do have the time, and we're making it happen. And hopefully you guys enjoy it, and make sure you guys hit that like button. I would appreciate it. It looks like Polo's here, and then Oz says, it's a wizard thing. Dude, I'm a wizard. I wish I was a wizard. I wish I could live in Harry Potter land. I really do. Christian, what's going on? And 757, what is going on? Thank you guys so much for jumping in here and wanting to hang out with me for a little while. What time is it here? I think I got about 30 minutes or so that I can hang out. So what's up? Yeah, the thrift battle, I did see that going on Bonafide's channel for sure. That was one of the reasons I wasn't sure if I should go live or not, just for the fact that I didn't want to have to, I don't know what the word, I don't want to say compete or whatever with them. I didn't want to take viewers away from that if that was something you guys wanted to watch as well. It might be a little more entertaining than this video today just because it's Wednesday and we're here doing this, but it is whatever. But I'm glad for you guys who are here, who are hanging out, who want to hang out on my channel. I do appreciate it. So if you guys got any questions, anything you guys want to get asking, get them in the feed, and we'll try to answer them for you guys as well. Jennifer says she's trying to watch both. Yeah, I mean, it's good content over there for sure. Those thrift battles are pretty darn cool. I do agree. So make sure you guys check them out and subscribe and everything to their channel as well. So yeah, I mean, it's Wednesday. We're making it happen. But yeah, I mean, the whole ordeal with YouTube is still going on strong, guys. It's really hard. It's crazy. Like, the motivation is a little bit tough. I'll leave it there. What YouTube did when they changed some stuff really hurt some motivation, I think, for a lot of YouTubers. So I don't know if I want to dive too far in that. I'll leave it as it is. I'll see what Christian says here. Christian says, I'm trying to decide whether to FBA those refrigerator filters versus eBay. I may just FBA them, considering that they are my first non-book item for FBA. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, might as well give it a shot. Christian, there's like a couple things you can do. You can send them in FBA, and if something messes up or something happens that makes you have to, get those back or whatever, you can actually sell them on eBay. You can list them still and then fulfill them with Amazon. There's a process to do that. You'll have to just read about it and figure out how to do that. And so you can still move them on eBay even if you send them in an FBA and it just doesn't work. So, I mean, you might as well get the ball rolling, Christian, and send them into FBA for sure. Oz says, how many hours you need yet? Well, I need 240,000 minutes. I think it's 4,000 hours. And I'm over 100, just over 100 minutes watched. So it's a lot, guys. It is a lot. I really thought we could get it done. There's still time that it doesn't change until the 20th next month, but there's a lot of time and a lot of minutes for people to watch. And I don't think it's you get I don't think it's you get 24 or 4,000 hours and then you're just in. I think you have to consistently get a total. So say today I have 1,000 or 120,000, and tomorrow 5,000 minutes fall off. I have to get more. I think that's how they're working it. I don't know exactly, but still need 1,000 subscribers. We're really far away from that as well. Need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours, which is really, really, really tough. So yeah, Polo says, been a good week, still experimenting with drop shipping. Hee hee. I'm getting back into it a little bit, Polo, just because it's I don't know, it's something I kind of like. It's a interesting business model. It's something that's doable, um, but there's risks involved as well. So I'm dabbling in it a little bit as well. So uh, Polo, you should message me behind the scenes a little bit. I would like a little bit more information on how you're working it. I mean, you don't got to give me any like secrets or anything, but I'd be curious to know your style a little bit. Are you doing like Amazon to eBay? Or are you doing some other wholesaler people that are in the? You said in the U.S. You're mostly doing U.S. people, so I'd be curious to know a little bit more about it. Maybe behind the scenes, Polo, so we don't have to give all that information out. You know, you worked hard for it, but if you wanted to share it, I'd be curious to know for sure. Christian says, I got 6 filters for free, 3 of one style, 3 of another. One style is ranked about 6,000. The other is 297K. What do you think of those ranks? What is it in? Is it in kitchen? Is it in... what's the actual rank under? I'm curious to know, Christian, as well. And also curious to know about the reviews on them. And okay, kitchen. Kitchen has a bazillion like items in kitchen, like thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of different items in kitchen. So a 300,000 rank isn't that bad. What I would suggest you to do is look at a keep a chart and look at that sales rank, because that's really going to help you understand about how many sell within a month or so. It's not 100%, but when you look at sales rank, and it has the graph. I always click on what's the last, last month. That gives you like a really good idea. So you look at the last month and you look at the sales rank, and you'll see like pits and valleys, boom, 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 like that. Now, every time there's a big drop, you can almost guarantee that was a sale, okay? You can almost guarantee a sale, because whenever it sells, the rank gets better. So you can kind of count to see how many times it goes up and down, and if in the last month 10, 15 of them sold or whatever, that's fine. That's, you should be able to sell it, no problem. But if you look at it and the last 3 months look like this, you might know it's a really slow seller, not selling good. So really important that you look at those charts, because that's really going to give you like a good idea if that item is selling and at that price, and a bunch of different factors. So make sure you're looking at those Keepa charts. Especially you guys, that's what I want to tell you guys. If you're not sure on an item, if you're on eBay, if you're unsure about an item, look at completed listings. You guys should be doing it anyway. You should be looking at completed listings. You should be looking at how many sold, green, red, plain and simple, right? That's how you make a good buying decision. Not everything works in that mindset, but most everything does. And then when it comes to Amazon, when you're stuck and you're not sure, there's a couple different ways you can kind of figure out if it's a good purchase or not. One, I mean, there's basics. There's the reviews, there's rank, right? Those are common, easy to understand, right? And then there's other things. There's checking your Keepa charts, your camel charts, checking that kind of stuff to look at price points, peak season, how many sold within a month, things like that. And then there's a cross-platform kind of that sometimes I will do to check. Sometimes you guys, you'll have an item on Amazon that maybe gets 1 or 2 sales or a couple sales a month, right? But it's at a higher price point. So I will look between Amazon and eBay. I'll take an item and, I'm like, ooh, there's only been a couple sales at like 70, I don't know if I want that item, blah, 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 blah. What I will do is I will go to eBay and search the item, and I'll look at the sales on there. Because it helps you guys understand if that item is wanted. It tells you if people want that item, if it's selling good on eBay, and what price they're willing to pay for it. So if you look at eBay and there's 30 of them that did sell for $30, right? Then you know that that's kind of the pricing point on why it's so slow on Amazon. Because on Amazon there's 70, and you might be okay waiting longer to get that 70 on Amazon. And that's probably why it's also selling slower as well. I hope this makes sense to you guys. So sometimes you guys, if you see on eBay, like they're selling a bunch of them, like people actually want them, but they're at 30, and you look on Amazon and you see only 1 or 2 a month, but it's at $70. You can understand the pricing difference, and you can price it like $39.99 or something like that, and it might sell much quicker than what the graphs and stuff show you. So I don't know if that gives you guys a little bit of advice or a little bit of a tip, a little bit of information to think about when you guys are looking for your items, whether it's eBay, Amazon, that kind of stuff. Super important that you guys do that. Make sure you guys understand how to read some charts. You don't have to be like a perfectionist. You don't have to know every little thing, but just knowing some basic stuff about that is super important. Christian says, I'll peek at Keepa. I post the Keepa graphs, etc. on your group page. Can you? Yeah, I can take a look at them after obviously the video and take a quick peek, Christian, and see what my opinion is on them. But you should be able to see as well under the sales rank where it's like got the green bars going up, down, up, down, up, down. And if they're selling, it'll be like that. You know what I mean? So it's not too hard, but I will take a look at it for sure. You guys, let's hit that like button if you guys can. I would appreciate it for sure. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys are having a good night. Yeah, if you guys got any other questions, make sure you guys get those in the feed. I would really like to answer those. If you guys got anything that you want to talk about, let's talk about it. How's you guys' feeling on the old UPS or USPS price increases? They kind of suck, huh? They kind of suck. Jennifer says, "How is the research coming along?" It's slow. It's slow. I was able to look a teeny bit yesterday, but not a lot. Obviously today, just for the fact that I was gone all day. I literally woke up, was able to eat a little bit of breakfast, and then get out of here. So for sure, I haven't had much time, but tomorrow I should have some time for sure. Anna says, "Always is gonna suck." Yeah, the pricing sucks. Polo says, Timmy, how big of an impact is the whole YouTube thing affecting you? It's huge, Polo. Like, I shouldn't say it's huge. Oops, sorry. In the money scheme, we'll go there. It's nothing, right? I wasn't getting much money at all. Like, literally nothing, hardly. Like, in a month, I was lucky maybe to get $15, $20. Like, in YouTube money. Like, that's that in a month, you guys. Let me repeat that. In a month, I was lucky to get $15 to $20 in ad revenue through YouTube. Like, not anything, right? Like I'm being 100% honest. Like, my estimated revenue right now is like 20 something dollars for the month or whatever. So it's really like nothing. So like in the aspect of the money part of YouTube, like it's not huge or anything, but what it does is like it just the motivation in some regards hurts really bad, if that makes sense. It wasn't so much the amount of money or anything. It was for me being a business person, like seeing potential. Does that make sense, you guys? Like seeing like, hey, I'm actually like getting something from YouTube doing that. Like it wasn't so much like the money factor, but it was like the I'm doing something right. I'm placing my ads correctly. I'm figuring out there's a whole back scene to it that you guys don't quite understand how it works. Just that little bit of satisfaction of like, I'm putting all this time and effort in, and like I'm getting a little something. Like it just felt good. It was that. It was like a little bit of motivation of I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. And for what they did, like, sucked. What I think it was is like I did what I needed to do to get to that point. Does that make sense? There's no grandfathered in, right? You don't get grandfathered in. And that's the hardest part because, it's so hard to get started on YouTube. Like, you get started and you just have to push content, make connections, boom, 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 boom. Like, all this stuff is really, really hard when you get started. And then you have to hit, like, key milestones to even be able to do monetizations on your video. You had to, like, have 10,000 views. You had to have, like, a bunch of other stuff. Just like, you had to work really hard in that beginning to get to, just to be able to monetize your videos, just to be able to monetize them. And then you do all that work and you're like, yeah, okay, I'm doing my good work. I'm doing right. I'm getting better. Things are going better. and then you're making like I said, 20, like I'm lucky, I'm making like $20 a month on it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, woo, I'm excited, or whatever, like, yeah, here, let's go, and then they just go, bam, like, I don't care. That's, I think, what it was, the hardest part for me was like, they're like, I don't care that you put all that time and effort, that work in, and whatever else. Like, don't care. They don't care. They're just like, whatever. Too bad. And that's the part that I'm the most mad at, I think, is they just couldn't give a crap about it. And that's I think the part that gets me the most mad. It's just, I'm one of those people, like, I'm really straightforward. Like, if I say something, like, that's what I do. If I say, hey, you can monetize your videos after 10,000 views, you know, if whatever, good to go. And if that's what the person did, I'd let them. I understand they're trying to do it to, like, stop, like, copycats, stop, like, inappropriate material and stuff like that. But I don't understand how, like, they're just going to go ahead and crush everybody when they could just easily keep working on their algorithm and things like that. That's, I think, the thing that gets me the most mad. It's like, you put all this time, effort, work in, and then they're just like, I don't care. Does that make sense, you guys? Hopefully you guys, that makes sense. I don't want to rant too much about it. It does really frustrate me, though. It gets really kind of pissed off, and I don't like bringing that energy. I like to be, you know, a happy person. I'm like, let's get to it. Let's make it happen. And that's how I'm trying to treat this. But sometimes it just, you get a little pissed off, okay? You just get a little pissed off sometimes. And, you know, it's a fire, and you just got to use that energy appropriately, I think, is the best way to say it. Polo says, it seems like this mainly affects new content creators, not so much the established one. Yeah, it literally does nothing to people that, like, are established. Like, the people that have 1,000 subscribers and a constant viewership, they're fine. Nothing affects them at all. Not in, and something, a little caveat to that, though, like, I know I've watched some people, I've watched, you know, other people react to it, and, you know, just to try to get some more information, how, you know, maybe they read it differently or whatever. And, you know, I know, I've watched channels that have like 2,000-3,000 subscribers, right? Like 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers that don't even have the 4,000 hours. That's like crazy, right? And for me, I'm like, I have like not even 1,000, and we're almost halfway there. So for me, I'm thinking, like, how do you not have it? You know, I'm just like, there's got to be. But there are channels out there, guys, that have like, you know, 2,000-3,000 subscribers that don't have the watch time. So they're going to get affected by it for sure as well. So just because they have the subscribers doesn't mean anything. You have to have the subscribers and the 240,000 minutes of watch time, which is crazy. It's just so much. Like, from 10,000 views, lifetime views, to 4,000 hours within the year. Like, that's not like a little change, guys. That's huge change. So yeah, and I think it ended up being like, if you're a channel starting out or just being a channel, to be able to monetize your videos every single day you put one out, or every single day, 365 days a year, every day you have to have 11 hours of watch time. 11 hours. That means 11 different people have to watch at least 1 hour of content on your channel every single day, or you don't get monetized. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy, crazy to me. Mark J says, thanks for making me late. Making me late. You probably not till Thursday. Yeah, probably not till Thursday, Mark, but thank you for jumping in here. Polo says, it does sounds frustrating and unfair. Yeah, it is. And I don't want to, like, it's nothing you guys should have to worry about or anything. It's just, there's so much behind the scenes stuff that you guys don't, like how much work goes into things, and just the 10 cents, damn it, the 10 cents I got off that video, like, just made me feel like better, or like, hey, you know, like, it's dumb. I know it's dumb, but it's this thing, and I think most business people have that, where, like, they need to see progression, they need to see viability, they need those things to put that time and effort into it. And that's where it's been hard for me a little bit, where I'm like, I did all this hard work, I did what I had to do to get it and grind it out, and then they're like, nope, you got to do 10 times even more, and you're just like, you know what I mean? But we'll get there, hopefully. it won't take us too long, and we'll make it happen. But I do appreciate anyone that's been helping out, and I do really thank you guys. That's why that uh, Patreon. That's why, I had talked about it and pushed it before I even knew this was happening. That's why Patreon is so huge and an awesome tool if you guys are looking at. I don't think it's in the description. I think my PayPal one is in the description, but that's what it's so huge is like what you guys don't realize is, like I said, we're lucky to get $10 to $20 a month off videos, right? At my level, and I'm lucky. Like most people don't even get that, so I'm lucky, and I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys watching every time you guys do. I don't take it for granted. But the Patreon is so important for smaller channels and other channels and my channel to get in there, because you guys could donate $1 a month or a couple dollars a month to support me and the channel, and like you're doing me better than Google AdSense. You know what I mean? Like you guys are helping me out 10 times more, and that money actually goes to me and helps me out a lot. So if you guys are looking at that, or you guys want to help me out, just type in www.patreon.com/pocketprofit, and I'll pull up, and you guys get some cool things in there, some behind-the-scene photos, some videos before everybody else, and things like that. So it lets me give back to you guys when you give to me, so it's more fun that way, and I appreciate it. So Polo says, I will keep Timmy's videos looping in the background. Sorry, Timmy, I'll have to mute you. That's okay, Polo. A few of you guys have been doing that, and I don't know. I hope it's working. I don't know if it is. You think you would see a large spike in views and stuff, but I don't know how that works. It's got to work because it's technically views. And if that's the case, since you guys, like, that's the thing. A few of you guys had said you guys are looping the videos for a couple hours at a time, or 8 hours a day or whatever, I would expect to see more of a spike, and I hope they're not like making it so it's different, or they know that you guys are doing that or whatever, and they're like not counting those minutes. It shouldn't work that way. Hopefully it doesn't, and hopefully that is working. So keep going, guys. Keep trying if you guys can. I do appreciate it, and hopefully we'll get there. And if it's working, then it's the subscribers, guys. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers within the 24th, in like less than a month. Christian says, I wonder if it is unique views. I don't know how it works, guys. I really don't. This is the crap that you have to deal with when you're in someone else's sandbox. And this goes with a lot of different things. eBay, Amazon, YouTube. You're under their rules, and they get to pretty much do whatever the hell they want. And if we want to continue with it, we have to either accept it or find a different way. And that's a lot of different things. Life is that way. And so yes, I get frustrated. Yes, it pisses me off, but it's like you can't just dwell on it. You have to just keep going, and either you keep going and you move on, but either way you got to move. So I think that's the best way to look at it, and just how business goes and how it happens. Mark J says, was thinking the same thing, wondering if they don't count numerous views for the same member. I don't know. I'm not sure. They should. It makes me angry. Like every time you get a view, like someone's still watching it, like the minutes. And that's the thing. They say minutes, not views. That's the thing. The watch time. So it shouldn't matter how many times you viewed the video. It should be how many minutes that you watched the video. So I don't know how they're doing it. I might call them. They don't really answer. Like they answer, but they don't answer. Does that make sense? You talk to somebody that's not really the people that are going to help you. So I think I'm going to call them at some point and just yell at them. Or at least give some information. I really hope they fix it or change it or do something a little bit, but it's YouTube, guys. It's Google. Google owns YouTube. Like, they don't do these things and go, like, and then change it the next day. Like, oh, everyone's mad. Like, they do this knowing what to expect going into it, and it's not something I think they're just going to change. So, basically, we just have to suck it up and figure out a way to make it happen. And that's the thing, like, with bigger channels or even like 2,000, 3,000 sub channel, like they're probably having no problem. Like they're probably like good to go. And it's just, and I don't want to, I know we're still ranting about it, but it is on my mind a lot, on how I want to tackle it, or how you figure it out, or is it still like, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that go along with it, and a lot of work that goes into it, that I have to sit there and go, does it make sense? Does it, you know what I mean? And we'll figure that out as we go. I think we're going to obviously keep going strong, and hopefully we'll push past it, and it won't take us too long to get there, but we just have to figure it out. And I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So anyway, I appreciate you guys jumping in here for sure. That's why I'm like trying to push that Patreon so much, because like that shows me like, hey, there's still potential. There's, it's still the same thing, but you guys can check that out for sure if you want to. But we got about 10 minutes, a little less than 10 minutes. Oh, no, about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes to go before I got to get out of here and start the drive home. I got to make it to the store and get some groceries and stuff before it closes. And I normally make it with like 10 minutes to spare, 20 minutes to spare, because they close at 10 if I just start cruising really fast. So anyway, hopefully you guys your sales have been good. Mine have been pretty good. I forgot to take that picture and show you guys in the Patreon, of the 5 boxes I just sent out to Amazon. UPS showed up before I had a chance to take it. I filled out a scheduled pickup, and they came early, and I was like, so, which was good. I mean, it's good to get those things out of the way and have them shipped off, but like I didn't have a bunch of behind the scenes stuff that you guys quite don't know about, and if you've never made a YouTube video, you wouldn't understand, but I will get there. Okay, I'm running a lot of businesses, but we're gonna get Jennifer's stuff going. We're going to go ahead and Rebecca, no, I did not look that item up yet. Like I said, I literally have had no time. This is the only time I've had in the last 8 hours or more to look at my phone, to be honest. So, but yes, I will start filming that because I want to make the video pretty cool with some behind the scenes stuff where, I'm doing research and looking at it on the web, because I should be able to do a screen share and the webcam and all that stuff that you guys like, and do all that, and then set up a camera, my phone, which I use for my eBay, so I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do that and take some pictures and show you just some cool stuff. I'll figure it out. I'll get some footage and we'll make it happen, and then I'll have to try to sell those things and see what we can do. They're so heavy, Jennifer. They're so heavy, but that is all right. We'll get them sold. I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen. And that will be a good time for sure. But yeah, definitely something I'll have to do. It's just a lot of time, a lot of things. But tomorrow, Thursday, I'll have to see. We'll have to see who's all going to be here. You guys let me know if you guys are going to be able to watch a live show tomorrow, because I want to make sure whoever's box it is I'm opening, I can have them there. So, I'm pixelating. You guys, it's probably the internet, so let me know if I get better or not. Michael, thanks for letting me know. Mark, thanks for letting me know. The internet, you guys just know it's Wednesday, so I'm out in the middle of. Maybe it's my camera. Is that any better? You guys let me know in the comments. If not, at least you guys can hear me, and I'm almost done anyway. So I'm glad the video held all that long. I'm literally like right next to the router. So hopefully it is what it is, and hopefully it gets better. But all right, guys, it is what it is. I was wondering if it was going to do that because the internet was acting up when I was starting to make this video. So I'm glad it lasted as long as we did, but might as well get out of here while the internet is going to crap out, because it's probably going to get worse from here. But thank you guys so much. Looks like you can get to the store sooner. Well, I got a couple minutes and I got to do some other stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Also, if you guys want to donate just straight up one time, go ahead and check the PayPal link down below. Get in the Facebook group if you guys want to help me out and just donate a few dollars a month on Patreon. Just go www.patreon.com/pocketprofit.com and www.patreon.com/pocketprofit. I would really appreciate it. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully tomorrow, Pocket Profit out. See you guys.